Hi everybody, it's Pat and I'm back with another project. This is part of a secret Valentine swap that was hosted by Crystal on Life on the Scrap Beach. And actually my partner for the swap is Crystal. And she knows that since she was the hostess, she knew that she drew my name. So she's the only one who, of course, knew who her secret Valentine was. But if you're seeing this video, then she has already received the box because I wanted at least for the box to be a surprise, so I'm not uploading the video until I know that she's received it. So she chose 3 different things that she really liked, and then she also chose her favorite colors. And her favorite colors were neutrals, browns, and pink, and then her favorite things were Tim Holtz Prima and butterflies. And that's kind of how this box came to be. My inspiration actually for the box was this paper, which is it's a basic gray paper that I loved, especially this particular page, I guess, and I had bought a few of them, and as you can see, I'm still hoarding one, and I had been hoarding them, but when she talked about the pinks and the neutrals and the browns, then this particular page just came to mind, and I decided to make it the theme for her box. And then it was really going to be wooden boxes, and I actually did start off with a cigar box, and I was working on it. Didn't even really have any pink in it. It was all neutrals, and I was using the trying to think what the name of the collection is. Well, I'm going to finish the box for later, so I'll show it to you in a new video. But I happened to be looking at boxes on YouTube and looking for inspiration, and I saw that Lori had given her, in a previous swap, she had made a box for her that was a cigar box, and it was brown and in neutrals, and it was really pretty, but it was very similar to what I was making, so I decided I had to switch courses, and what I did was I went to this Graphic 45 box that I had purchased, and I'd really been wanting to play around with it, and this just seemed like a perfect opportunity. So, so that's how I came to use this particular box, and I really like it. In fact, I'm going to get some more. So, and you'll see as we get into the box and everything. It's just, there's so much that you can do with it. So, just to get a little closer on the front of the box, well, I did a spray of flowers, which actually it's an L-shaped spray, and underneath here is actually a Prima vine, but you can hardly see any of it anymore. So, so that is the beginning of the shape of what I wanted to do with the box. And you know, if you have problems with your flowers, if they don't seem to be balanced when you put them on a box or something, if you use a spray or some kind of a shape like a C shape or an L shape, and kind of have your flowers follow that shape with the larger ones kind of clustered like in the middle or towards the bottom, then you'll find that you have a pretty good more of a balance for what you're creating for your box. So well, let's start at the bottom, I guess. These are all I Am Roses roses, and a lot of these are the curly roses, and they've all been hand painted with glimmer mist and some white, the heavy-bodied white acrylic paint, to give them a lot of dimension. And it's a technique that I really like. And then there are some of the, these are the cherry blossoms. And then right here and in other places there are some of these little tiny rosebuds, which always sort of remind me of sweetheart roses. And then right here is a prima nest, which has 3 little eggs, and I'm sure they're hummingbird eggs because they're so tiny. And then I wanted a butterfly. And as you can see through, these are panels where you can see through to the paper underneath. And I had a lot fancier butterflies, but they just sort of detracted from this butterfly that was on the paper that I love so much. So I ended up going just with the Martha Stewart punch. And a lot of times I make these butterflies with, it's just black cardstock, and then I use glossy accents. And tell you what, that really, excuse me, it makes it, it's like plastic. It really holds up. And then here I have one of the Tim Holtz keys, and this one says love. And I just took some white, the heavy-bodied acrylic paint, and put it on here and wiped it off. And then I don't know if you can even, sorry for moving that around so much. I don't know if you can even see on this key, but I was I just used the white, but it gives it kind of almost like a verdigris kind of a finish. And then a clock, and then right here is, well, let me get it. Let me get it in frame. There are magnets on this box that hold it closed, so I used this little dragonfly magnet that I had picked up on my vacation. And then up here is a bottle, which is just tied on crystal. If you want, you can just, you can cut that off. It looks fine without the bottle, but I did this, and I was so fast. The first one I did, I ruined, but I finally figured out how to do it, because this is a 7 Gypsies rub-on, and put that on the outside of the box, and it just went with the paper so well. So then around the sides of the box, I just put some more of the, this is more of the basic gray paper from, I think it's even from that particular page. And on the bottom I just have my name and some legs, or feet rather, not legs. And then this is a Tim Holtz knob right here, and this opens up. And then you see this first page, which is from the paper, both the rose and this gorgeous butterfly, and then we have the initial K. And some, I found that, let me get that into frame better. Right up here it's like a newspaper print, but it's really almost like an encyclopedia. I purchased this paper from Stampin' Up, and it had 3 pages. One had all of these K's on it, which were kangaroos. Another one was all butterflies. And the third one was J for juniper. And so it was kind of like an encyclopedia. But anyway, so I used a lot of the butterfly type paper in this particular project. And then I couldn't resist using the K for crystal from one of the pages. Actually, it was about kangaroos, so, but I just picked up the K. And then you open this up, and there is a pocket here with a little tag, and then the tag has a tag inside of a tag. And this just slides back in here. A little bit of a Valentine type image there. And then these books come with an accordion book inside that you can make. So I made that for Crystal for her Valentine book. And it comes all the way out. And there is the bottom of the book. And you can see a little bit here, the paint that I used on the book. I don't know how much it'll really show up on the video, but I used this folk art acrylic, it's metallic champagne, and because I wanted to do something different than the crackle finish. I really like the crackle finish, but I had just done one, so I wanted to experiment. And then I used, and I love this distress stain, this is Picket Fence, and it's different than the other distress stains, although I like them too. But this is just, if you're trying to go for kind of a shabby chic look, this is just great. So I went over this with the distress stain. You know, you do all this and then you cover up all of everything that you've done. And then I also highlighted it with the vintage photo distress ink. So anyway, this is the book, and I have another little K sitting right there. This is a Prima button, a Prima flower, and then this is just this gorgeous heart, and they're sitting on top of two of the Seven Gypsies. Let me get this box and get the box out of the way. It's sitting on top of two of the Seven Gypsies book covers, and then it just opens up, and there's more of the paper and various tags in here. And then you turn this over, and this is the rest of the book, including this vellum pocket. So I hope that she likes this. I had a lot of fun with it. One thing that I did, in addition to, I used a lot of this butterfly paper, but I found this, well, I didn't find it. I pulled it out of my dictionary, and it's the definition of some teas, including treasure trove, and that's the name of Crystal's YouTube channel. It's My Little Treasure Trove. So I wanted to put that in there for her. And then I had another K. I think it was on the pocket. But anyway, so that's it for her box. And then these are the, oh, one thing I forgot to mention on the box is right underneath the butterfly is this little Maya Road ruler. Looks like this, and that's just sitting under the butterfly. So she was looking for Tim Holtz and Prima butterflies. Those were her favorites. So what I did was I got just some, well, I've never tried this. I just got this for her to play around with. These are those rings that you can make a book out of. But I got the ornate plates, the keys, the feet. And the reason I got these is because these are things that I really love, and I hoard them because I use them on so many projects. The plaques. These are a couple of small things, but I really like them. The paper clips and these little hitch fasteners, which you can make into a little handle for a mini book or a little pocket or whatever. Then I got her the Tim Holtz pocket watch, which is great for somebody who likes clocks, and she does. And then a new, fresh, juicy, vintage photo stamp pad. And then this is a bonus, which is the Stampendous Tim Holtz butterfly collection. So that's it, and I hope she likes it, and thanks everybody for watching.